my name is Meena Dasari and I am gonna be your new mentor. From this Sunday, I am going to teach you a story from which you can learn a lot of things. I am excited to teach you kids. Are you excited to learn? That's good. Okay, so before I start my story, I want to know who your inspiration is. Do you have any inspiration, kids? Inspiration means the urge you have to do something because of someone. Okay, so when you see someone who is very good at playing or studying or cooking or speaking, you feel like I should do like him, I should do like her, I should follow her. This is nothing but you are getting inspired because of someone. So who is your inspiration in your life, kids? Now tell me, who inspires you the most? It can be your mother, father, sister, brother, uncle, or even animals. Okay, even if you don't have any inspiration, that is okay. So today I am going to teach you about a very inspiring person. His name is Thomas Alva Edison. Does anyone of you know him? Have you ever heard of him, kids? Edison was born in America and he was a very nice kid. He went to school, he was good to his friends, he was good to his parents, he played very nicely with his friends, but his school always had problem with him. So his school always complained about Edison to his parents. But one day it was so serious that his parents received a notice about Thomson. And do you know what that notice said, kids? Sometimes when you do something wrong in your class or in your school, your teachers make sure it is under your parents' notice. Do you know that? In the same way, the school sent a notice to his parents that Thomson was mentally ill and he is removed from the school. That's very sad, right? His mom was shook and she was the one who now took the responsibility of Thomson and making him a good person, right? Now, what happened? Thomson was never allowed to school because they thought he was mentally ill. From that day, his parents, his mom and dad taught him everything from schooling to everything. And he became very knowledgeable. He acquired knowledge and wisdom from his parents. He then sold sweets and newspapers on trains and railway stations. From there, he slowly built a small lab and then he started working in it. From there, he invented a great thing. Do you know what he invented? He invented light bulbs. So, in your home, you see light bulbs all around, right? When you switch on the light bulb, it is so bright, and when you switch it off, it is dark, right? This light bulb was invented by Edison, whom we are learning about. Edison did such a great invention, right, kids? A person who never went to school, a person who never studied properly through his books in a school, invented such a great thing. That means how much great things can you do? There are a lot of things you can do, right? Edison had nothing. Even though he had nothing, he did a lot of things, right? Can you imagine your life without light bulbs? How dark would it be? Your home would be dark, streets would be dark because there would be no street lights, no light bulbs anywhere, right? So that is such a great invention, right? Before Thomson invented light bulbs, people had candles during the night. So they had candles, kids. So can you imagine just being with candles day and night for light? Okay, morning we have sunlight, but then night? It would be so scary, right? Can you imagine everything is dark and then you have to walk in darkness? It's kind of scary, right? So Thomson did such a great invention. When he could do something, why can't you do? You have God by your side, right? So ask God, and He will give you. Thomson was so knowledgeable, right? He had a lot of knowledge. He had a lot of wisdom and he could invent light bulb. In the same way, you have to ask God for wisdom and He will give you. When you do prayer, you have to ask God, God, please give me wisdom. And God will give you wisdom. And you can do a lot of great things, same like Edison did. So in James 1:5, it is written, if you lack wisdom, ask for God and He will give you. So you should ask for God, kids. So whenever you pray, you have to ask, Jesus, please give me wisdom. You told me to ask for wisdom. I am asking you, please give me wisdom. Yes, kids? Now, from every time you pray, you have to ask for wisdom, kids. God will give you wisdom when you ask for it, right? So, today what have you learned? Today, you learned about a great scientist named Thomson Alva Edison. He created light bulb, although he never went to school, although he was cancelled from school, right? A person did a great creation even though he never went to school. It was all because of the wisdom. So you have to ask God for wisdom and He will give you wisdom. You can also do great things and you can do what you want to do with the wisdom God will give you. Right, kids? Thank you, and I make sure you remember to pray God and ask for Him to give you wisdom.